Guys, I am BlackOps and welcome to another video on my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the top 5 things I want to see in the Giant or Der Riese, whatever you want to call it. This is probably going to be my last video before Black Ops 3 does release on Friday, so you know what, drop me a like rating if you could do that, that would be appreciated, and let's get straight into it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. What would be your top 5 things you want to see in the Giant, or actually any map? Let me know in the comment section and let's get straight into it. So in at number 5, I have picked for this map to not have any buildables, no zombie shield, no trample steam, no buildables at all. We know that zombies for Black Ops 2, every map had buildables. We know that, you know, with Shadows of Evil, we're also getting buildables back. With the original zombies, Black Ops and World at War, we never had buildables. Those maps for me, World at War and Black Ops, were the best zombies maps. Black Ops 2 zombies felt different. It didn't really feel as scary as previous, and I think part of that and part of what kind of took away, you know, the originality of zombies and just the feeling of it was adding buildables into the game. Now, don't get me wrong, I get they add a lot more into it. It allows you to, you know, carry on and play more of zombies. It just adds a lot more playing time in there. But just for this map, just for the Giant, I don't want to see buildables in it. You can add them in any other map. Just, I want the original Der Riese back. And at number 4, I have picked the PPSH, the weapon that everyone loves, the really overpowered weapon, the one that sounds awesome, shoots a load of freaking bullets. It's honestly an amazing weapon. It was really hard to choose between the PPSH and the Thompson. But if I had to choose, the PPSH would be there. We know the Wunderwaffe's coming, we know the ray gun's coming, so there's no point putting them there. But we're not sure about the PPSH yet, or as far as I know, we haven't seen anything of it yet. So I would love to see this weapon back, and I'm pretty sure this is most people's favourite zombie weapon, either the PPSH, the Thompson, the MP40, stuff like that. But I would love to see the PPSH come back. In at number 3, I have picked the old horror feeling for zombies. So if we go back to World at War again, Der Riese was very freaking scary. The first zombies map we had was really scary. I think part of that was because it was so small, but also because it was, you know, so dark. We also then had Der Riese, the map we're playing now. The original map for this was very scary on World at War. Black Ops, they added a few more perks, the lighting was a little bit different, but definitely on World at War it was very, very scary. So I would love for, you know, just the horror feeling of Der Riese to come back to the Giant. Don't add too much to it, don't change too much. That's all they need to do to actually bring the horror feeling of this map back, because it's quite hard to get scared from Call of Duty Zombies. It's not the scariest game out there, and I don't think it's actually intended to be, but they can definitely try with Shino, Numna, Der Riese. Basically all of the World at War maps, especially Verrucht, were very, very scary. If they bring whatever they did to their maps into the Giant, I think it will be amazing. The experience of it, I think, will be very, very good. In at number 3, I think that's what we're at, maybe at number 2. I'm not too sure, I'll put the numbers up on screen anyway. We have an ending to the Easteregg. Now, we know we're going to be getting a new Easteregg for the Giant, but we also know that the Giant is kind of going to be a standalone map, similar to how Shadows of Evil is going to work. They've already said for the DLC they'll be carrying on from the original Call of Duty Zombies storyline, which is where Moon left off, which means what's happening with the Giants isn't really going to continue, or from what I can tell, you know, carrying on from the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombie storyline doesn't carry on from Der Riese. Therefore, this should have its own ending. We should see an ending within the Giant. What actually happens, how is the future going to change, and we shouldn't get any more to it. So if they can deliver us an awesome ending, an awesome Easteregg for this map. We didn't really have much of an Easteregg for the original Der Riese, it was quite lame, but they weren't really focusing on Eastereggs back then, but they are now. If they could do an awesome ending for the Giant, like I think they will. We have this crazy storyline now about how Richtofen has shot himself, about how he's trying to change the future. Is he doing it for himself, or is he doing it, you know, for the good or evil? Is Richtofen good or evil? I think this Easteregg is going to be amazing. And finally, in at number 1, the only one thing I would like them to change is probably the bosses. Now, I know the dogs are retro to zombies, you know, they are the original bosses, I guess you could say, or the original special type of zombie. Honestly, they are quite lame, you know, they're not the hardest boss to kill. But we see in the cutscene Richtofen actually shoots himself. What about if Richtofen comes back as kind of like a zombie boss? His dead body, the older version of himself, actually comes back as a boss zombie around the map. I think that would be an awesome idea. It would add something new to the map, something different, so it doesn't feel like we're just playing the same thing, although that's what I'd like. I think adding this boss in there as Richtofen would be one, really cool. I think it would be very scary since it's such a small map. Adding a boss like that into the game would be awesome. And again, the dogs really aren't that powerful, they're not that hard to kill. But you know, the dogs and Richtofen combined, if he was a zombie, I think that would be awesome. So let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below. What top 5 things would you like to see in the Giants, or what other top 5s should I do? Let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to check out any of my other top 5 videos, I will link them again in the description. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Drop a like rating, let's share this video around. This is probably the last video before Black Ops 3 does come out, so let's shoot for 300 like ratings. I know we can do it, guys, and if you want to see some more from me, because we're having videos straight away on Friday as soon as Zombies releases, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all very much for the support on this channel. I've been BlackOpsAmazing. Until next time, until Friday, peace out.